Coach Jones was telling me the other day about you and Caden always being around each other. Basically, say y'all are like brothers. What's it been like having them around on the offensive line and being able to play together?
Oh yeah, it's been pretty fun, because me and Caden went to high school with each other, and even when he was at OU, we were still staying in touch again. So having him back here, it definitely means a lot, and it's going to increase the chemistry in the O-line just with our connection.
We hear over and over, like, camp is about finding the right five and a good combination. What's that process like for you guys finding that perfect set of five?
Yeah, I just say a lot of competition, a lot of guys going at it, just trying to get better every day. So it's really fun, but at the same time, really competitive in our group.
Armand, you guys pushed all some to prove everybody wrong last year. Is it tougher to get to where you guys got last year, or to stay there after you got there?
I feel like just having the mindset of, hey, just because we got there, it doesn't mean, we'd be satisfied. Just got to go back, keep grinding, and, keep getting there and then go to another different level.
I'm back on Caden real quick. Just once he was in the transfer portal, how excited were you for that, and how much were you pushing for him to come on back home?
Yeah, when he hopped in the portal, I couldn't even believe it. Like, it's still crazy to me that he hopped in, but when he committed here, I was so excited and fired up that I was going to be able to play with him.
Is it surprising how, polarizing on social media his transfer from Oklahoma to Mizzou was?
Nah, yeah, the OU fans go crazy about him on Twitter. It's funny, but I think, it's a lot of fun.
When you look at yourself from last year to this year, what are some differences you noticed about yourself as a player and also a leader as well?
I say I think I've gotten stronger over the offseason, more explosive, and I'm just trying to be more consistent with my technique and just be more consistent overall in my game.
Another Lee Summit North kid is over here in Williams Winery. What have you seen from him at this stage now in his career?
Yeah, I think, first few days, Will's learning, but you can definitely see he has all the potential, he has all the talent. So I think he's gonna be a very big contributor on this football team.
Between the three of you, back when Will committed, Coach Mosey said, you guys used to push him around a little bit on the high school field once, getting him used to things. Does it feel like kind of being back in high school with the three of you out there every day?
It's cool having us three, but Will's he's got a lot bigger and a lot stronger, faster since I was in high school, so it's definitely a lot more competitive now.
What's possible for him when you think about, you mentioned the potential, what do you think is possible for him in the long run?
I just see the size, the twitch, just the explosiveness off the line of scrimmage. I think wherever he wants to go is wherever Will's going to go in his football career.
Last year at this time, I know there was some uncertainty with who'd be starting at right guard there, and now it's been you and Cameron for a while now. Just how much has your partnership with him grown on that side of the line?
Yeah, I think me and Cam, even just hanging outside of football, like just playing next to each other this past season and in this off season, our chemistry and our connections grown a lot, and I think it's going to help us a lot going into the season.
Armand, last year going into fall camp, from the outside at least, there was a fair amount of noise regarding the quarterback position, who's the number one and so forth. With Brady entrenched, how much more growth have you even seen from him, say, from the end of last season in the last few months going into his senior year under center?
I say the biggest thing is just the confidence. After last season, Brady's a lot more confident, and I think he's just grown a lot as a leader to where our whole team just looks up to him as the guy. So I think Brady's really stepped up into that role.
Got a bunch of new faces on the defensive line. Is there anybody that you look forward to? All right, I get to line up against this guy today, or one-on-one.
Really, all of them. Darius is going to be a problem. I think he's a really good football player. Zion, he's another big, strong guy that he gives me problems every day. So I think every day just going against them dudes, they definitely make me better.
What have your interactions been with Marcus Bryant? What have you got to know about him, and what was it just like working alongside him?
I'll say Marcus is a pretty cool dude. Even when he came on his visit, he really bonded with the old line. So I think the chemistry's there, and I think he just fit right in with this. He's going to be really good for us.
When you guys on the O-line look at the running back job and trying to replace Cody, what's your role in that? Try to figure out who's going to carry the ball.
Obviously the O-line is the one figuring out the job. So whoever's out there, we're just going to block as hard as we can for him.
Overall, what have you thought about the running back competition so far, and how all those guys have kind of competed so far in camp?
I think they've been running their tails off. Like I said, as long as our five up front do our five jobs, then whoever's back there, they're gonna make it happen.
Armand, I'm curious, when you went back home this summer, since the end of last season, you know, you came here when maybe it wasn't quite as popular a thing to do. Did you see any difference in the way people are talking about Mizzou and this program when you were back home?
Nah, yeah, it is. It has been a big difference. You talking about like when I was in high school?
Yeah, when you came here to you know, going back home since the end of last season, just talking to people back home or that weren't here, just how they feel about Missouri football.
No, I think it is a big difference. I think the biggest thing is just the locker room. You know, I feel like everyone loves each other, and I think that has also impacted, you know, guys coming here and just believing in our program.
One more question.
How do you think that evolved? Is that something that started with Coach Drink, or how do you think that change kind of took place?
Yeah, I say the biggest thing is I feel like the leadership in the team's gotten a lot better, and also like Coach Drink is doing a great job with our team. You know, just making sure that we get right.